Hello there, I'm Mike and welcome to Disney Parks Addict. Today, we'll be taking a look at all the attractions in the Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World for 2023. Stick around until the end of the video to see what exciting additions are coming over the following years. As you enter the park and walk under the tracks of the Walt Disney World Railroad, you will go straight into the iconic Main Street, USA. There are plenty of shopping and dining locations, and of course that amazing view of the beautiful Cinderella Castle. You can meet Mickey and Minnie at the Town Square Theatre, or go on a ride in one of the Main Street vehicles that will take you on a one-way trip from the Town Square to the Central Plaza, or vice versa. As with all my attraction guides, I will be going clockwise around the park, which will take us to the next land, Adventureland. The first attraction you will come to is the Swiss Family Treehouse. This is a pleasant walkthrough attraction giving you some great views of Adventureland. It is based on the classic 1960 Disney live-action film Swiss Family Robinson, with plenty of Easter eggs dotted around the attraction. There isn't usually any wait time to enjoy this walkthrough, so it is perfect if you are waiting for a dining reservation or a lightning lane pass in the nearby area. Next up is the Jungle Cruise. This is the classic boat ride that takes you through different jungles from all around the world as you encounter all the nature, audio animatronics, and of course the backside of water. It's famous for the funny jokes and puns that the Jungle Cruise skippers use throughout the tour, which adds another amazing element to this fantastic boat ride. If you love this attraction, then you should check out the nearby restaurant Skipper Canteen that features lots of Easter eggs from the amazing Jungle Cruise and the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. The next attraction is the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. This is a spinning ride which gives you the chance to fly on a magic carpet as you take in the scenes around the beautiful Adventureland. Younger guests will love taking a flight on this fun attraction. Beside the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, we come to our first show, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. This was an opening day attraction and still delights guests today with the amazing audio animatronic birds, flowers, and totem poles singing the beloved soundtrack. Even if you're not a fan of the show, it's a great attraction to take a rest and enjoy the cool atmosphere. The final ride in Adventureland is another classic Disney attraction, the Pirates of the Caribbean. This dark boat ride takes you on a journey through many different scenes featuring treasure, skeletons, pirates as they take over a town, and of course Captain Jack Sparrow makes an appearance. Many changes and additions have been made over the years, but it still holds up today as it did when it first opened in 1973, and is a must-ride attraction in the Magic Kingdom. Another plus, due to the high-low capacity, it never usually has a long wait time, so can be enjoyed without having to use a Genie Plus Lightning Lane pass. It's time to move on to the next area, Frontierland. This can be accessed by either continuing on from the Pirates of the Caribbean or through a small opening close to the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. First up is the amazing Splash Mountain. This great log flume ride takes you on an exciting journey with Brer Rabbit as he leaves home for an adventure whilst being pursued by the despicable Brer Fox and Brer Bear. At over 10 minutes, this is one of the longest attractions in Magic Kingdom and is a great way to cool down on a hot day. Be sure to ride Splash Mountain before it closes for its upcoming retheme. Next door is another one of the 3 mountain rides, the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This mine train roller coaster really doesn't disappoint. The theming is fantastic and takes you on an exciting journey through the abandoned mines of Tumbleweed. You'll encounter dips and turns, dinosaur bones, hear the cranking of the lift hill and bell whistles, and have a very enjoyable ride. This is a classic Disney coaster that all the family can enjoy. Next up is Tom Sawyer Island. This attraction is only accessible by rafts, which takes you to the island containing lots of references to characters from the 1876 Mark Twain novel The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. There are plenty of interactive, climbing and scenic opportunities in its caves, forts and other exciting landmarks. This is a nice change of pace from the rest of the park and the perfect place to relax. We end Frontierland with the popular show, the Country Bear Jamboree. This is an awesome little show featuring amazing audio animatronic bears singing tongue-in-cheek country songs. You rarely have to wait for a showing, so I thoroughly recommend watching this if you haven't before. Now let's move on to the smallest land of the park, Liberty Square, starting with the Hall of Presidents. This attraction is a multimedia presentation and stage show featuring audio animatronic figures of all 46 individual United States presidents. Joe Biden was added in 2021 with a special recorded speech completed by himself, which shows a great level of detail. Come and enjoy a slice of classic American history. Next up is one of my favorite Disney attractions, the Haunted Mansion. This offers great theming, a fun storyline, and awesome special effects. It has one of the greatest ride pre-shows in the infamous stretching room, before you head on to the Omnimover ride system that takes you through many different scenes within the Haunted Mansion. Stick around until the end of the video to see an exciting addition coming to the Haunted Mansion very soon. The final attraction in this land is the Liberty Square Riverboat, where you can cruise around the rivers of America on board the beautiful Liberty Belle as you take in the sights of Frontierland, Tom Sawyer Island, and Liberty Square. It's a nice little 20-minute relaxing ride, so it's perfect for taking a break in between some of the more intense attractions in the park. We now go from the smallest land to the largest. Let's take a look at the amazing attractions in Fantasyland. The first attraction you will come to is It's a Small World. This is a dark boat ride and another Disney classic that is featured in 5 of the 6 Disney resorts around the world. It includes over 300 audio animatronic dolls in traditional costumes from cultures around the world, and the catchy theme song that will get stuck in your head for days. Opposite It's a Small World is Peter Pan's Flight, the amazing dark ride that takes you through some memorable scenes from the classic Disney animation, on board your own flying ship. The queue line is filled with loads of interactive elements, which adds to this already amazing attraction. This ride can get busy, so either get here early or book a lightning lane through Genie Plus. Before we head to the next attraction, if you do have any questions about the Magic Kingdom or the Walt Disney World Resort, don't hesitate to leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. In the center of Fantasyland is the Prince Charming Regal Carousel. This is actually an authentic carousel that was built in 1917 and was purchased by Disney in 1967 and fully refurbished especially for the Magic Kingdom. All the horses are unique, and I suggest riding this attraction at night to enjoy all the amazing lit up scenery around Fantasyland while listening to an organ-based soundtrack of Disney classics. Next is the 3D show Mickey's PhilharMagic. This is a great show filled with classic Disney characters and a fun storyline. Join Donald Duck as he goes through scenes from some classic Disney animations, including Fantasia, The Lion King, and more, as well as some newly added scenes from a fan favorite, Pixar's Coco. On the other side of the carousel, you can meet your favorite Disney princesses at the Princess Fairytale Hall. Guests of all ages can meet the likes of Cinderella, Tiana, Rapunzel, and more. Next up is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This is a steel-based family coaster that includes some amazing audio animatronics and nice little storyline elements, like the diamond mine with all the dwarfs and the appearance of the witch arriving to give Snow White the poisoned apple. This is a nice little coaster for all the family to enjoy. Now on to another great dark ride, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Join Pooh Bear and the gang as you ride through many different scenes featuring all your favorite characters, including Bouncing with Tigger and a Heffalump dream sequence. This is another popular ride which can get long lines, so make sure you book a lightning lane pass for this one. Next is the spinning teacup ride Mad Tea Party. Based on the unbirthday party scene in Walt Disney's Alice in Wonderland, you can enjoy this nice classic Disney attraction. And don't forget to look out for the hidden dormouse that appears throughout the ride. In 2012, a new area of Fantasyland was added that is themed to some of the classic Disney princesses. It includes Beast Castle and 2 dining locations based on Beauty and the Beast, as well as the Little Mermaid section that includes the attraction Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. This is an Omnimover dark ride that takes you under the sea, where you'll experience an adventure with all your favorite characters and songs. And finally, we move to the final section in Fantasyland, the Storybook Circus. First up is the Barnstormer featuring the Great Goofini. This is a junior coaster featuring Goofy as a famous stuntman, the Great Goofini. It's a nice little coaster and a great way to introduce younger guests to thrilling rides. The classic spinning attraction Dumbo the Flying Elephant was also relocated to Storybook Circus, as well as expanding to a 2-ride system. It also includes an indoor interactive play area where you will be given a ticket-themed pager while you wait to ride the attraction. It's one of those classic Disney attractions that people of all ages still love to ride. You can also meet Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto at Pete's Silly Slideshow, and younger guests will love playing at the special wet play area, Casey Jr. Splash and Soak Station. It's now time to move on to the final land in Magic Kingdom, the amazing Tomorrowland. You will first come to the Tomorrowland Speedway, where you can drive your very own miniature gas-powered car around an enclosed track. You will be able to see parts of Storybook Circus and Tomorrowland along this amazing course. This is perfect for younger guests that want to experience driving a real car for the first time. Next is the rocket spinner attraction, Astro Orbiter. This takes center stage in Tomorrowland and is one of the only attractions that can be found at all 6 Disney resorts from around the world. It is also a great way to get some amazing views of Tomorrowland. Beneath the Astro Orbiter is the entrance for our next attraction, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. This is a 10-minute elevated train ride that gives you some awesome views of the park. Along the ride, you will see plenty of incredible dioramas, including the original Walt Disney model of EPCOT, as well as the inside of some of the attractions in Tomorrowland, like Space Mountain and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. This ride can often be overlooked as it usually doesn't have a long wait time, but it is definitely a hidden gem for Disney Park fans. Stick around until the end of the video for a sneak peek at Tron Light Cycle Run that will be opening in Tomorrowland very soon. Until that opens, Space Mountain still reigns supreme in Tomorrowland. This is of course the classic indoor roller coaster that was actually the original Space Mountain attraction, beating Disneyland's version by 2 years in 1975. It has a great atmospheric queue line which will get you in the mood to travel to space. It features 2 tracks that actually mirror each other, and most of the ride is in almost pitch darkness, so you can never tell which way the ride car will be going, so it's a very exciting experience. Right next door to Space Mountain is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Originally designed for the 1964 World's Fair, it was added to Magic Kingdom in 1975 after a short run at Disneyland. To say that this is a classic Walt Disney attraction would be an understatement. Set in a rotating theater, it shows you the development of technology throughout the years, with the use of a family of amazing audio animatronics that are still as impressive today as they were 58 years ago. Make sure you check out this amazing show. Next, we have Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, the shooting dark ride that lets you compete with your family and friends to get the highest score as you help Buzz Lightyear take on the evil Emperor Zurg. This is another popular attraction and is enjoyable for guests of all ages. Our final attraction in Tomorrowland is the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. This is a fun show that uses audience interaction to create some family-friendly laughs. The show utilizes digital puppetry technology, which uses live actors behind a large digital screen, while computer-rendered monsters appear with the actors' voices. This means that each show is very unique and will have all the family in stitches. There is plenty of live entertainment and nighttime spectaculars that can be found throughout the park, starting with Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair, a stage show in front of Cinderella's castle featuring a host of lovable Disney characters and classic songs from films such as Tangled, Frozen, and Princess and the Frog. Next up is the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade, which is like a miniature parade. This has lots of characters including Miguel from Coco, Mirabelle from Encanto, and lots more. It follows the regular parade route starting in Frontierland, passing through Liberty Square before heading down Main Street, U.S.A. So there is plenty of space to catch this great show. Currently, there is another cavalcade, Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade, which celebrates Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary and features Mickey and friends in their special celebration outfits. This should run until the end of the anniversary in March 2023. Next up is the Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade that features 7 amazing floats celebrating all things Fantasyland. Look out for Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, Tangled, plus a host of princesses and of course Mickey and Friends. With an original soundtrack and other amazing special effects, you won't want to miss this one. Finally, we have Disney Enchantment, the nighttime spectacular that was also added for the 50th anniversary. This show features dazzling fireworks, beloved Disney music, and immersive projection effects that extend from the Cinderella Castle all the way down Main Street, USA. Expect to see and hear all your favorite Disney characters and songs in this amazing show that is the perfect way to wrap up your spectacular day at the Magic Kingdom Park. Before we take a look at what's coming to Magic Kingdom, if you are yet to book your next Disney vacation, then why not check out Undercover Tourist? They offer great ticket and Disney hotel deals for Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So why not have a glance at my affiliate link in the description box below. There are lots of things to be excited about that are coming to Magic Kingdom over the next few years. If you have visited the park over the last 3 years, I'm sure you would have noticed the huge construction project in Tomorrowland. This is of course the Tron Light Cycle Run, the amazing roller coaster that can already be found in Shanghai Disneyland. Guests can expect to be launched straight outside before returning into a futuristic battle reminiscent of the Tron movies. You won't have to wait too long for this, as there has been an announced opening of spring 2023. Due to the construction of this attraction, the Walt Disney World Railroad has been closed, but once Tron is completed, it shouldn't be too long until the newly rerouted railroad opens again. As I'm sure most of you are aware, Splash Mountain will be getting a Princess and the Frog re-theme to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and although announced in 2020, the project hasn't begun construction, but that will all change in 2023. Expect the closure of Splash Mountain after the opening of Tron, and hopefully it will be completed by the end of 2024. There were also some announcements at the recent D23 Expo that included some exciting additions coming to the Magic Kingdom. The fan favourite Hatbox Ghost will be coming to the Haunted Mansion. This haunt can already be found in Disneyland's version and will hopefully be coming to the Magic Kingdom by the end of 2023. The popular nighttime spectacular Happily Ever After will be returning to the park after the 50th anniversary celebration. The current nighttime show, Disney Enchantment, will have its final performance on March 31st, with the newly revamped Happily Ever After debuting the day after on April 1st. And finally, some very special concept art was revealed for a whole new area beyond Frontierland. You can see elements from Coco and Encanto, as well as Disney villains. This is a blue sky concept, which means it's still very early in its development, but it's exciting to see what might be coming to Magic Kingdom later in the decade. So that completes this 2023 guide for all the rides and attractions at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would like to help support the channel, then consider subscribing or check out my new Patreon page for early access to videos starting from just $2 a month. I have also just released some new merch which you can take a look at in the link below, and if you want to see an attraction guide for EPCOT, then check out this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Disney Parks Addict.